Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Aish Banaish, and in this video I'm going to be talking about a topic that I get asked a lot about, and that is age restrictions on piercings. Since I live and work in the UK, I'm only actually going to talk about the UK. I'm not actually sure what it's like in other countries like America and all of that kind of stuff. Now within the UK I'm going to specifically talk about England because I know Scotland's a little different, but I think England and Wales have the same sort of rules. But I'm going to stick with England and I'm going to stick with what I know. In some ways it's actually really simple because basically here there is no law with a minimum age for a piercing in England. I think it's the same in Wales, but I'm not 100% sure. Now that's the simple bit, but it does get more complicated. So a council that licenses a studio can put their own age restrictions in the license conditions. So for example, I live and work in London, so piercing studios are licensed by all the different boroughs. So the first studio I worked in, you could get anything at 16 apart from genital. All you needed was photographic ID with your date of birth on it. Boom, you could get it. Whereas the studio I work in now is in a different borough of London. And the license conditions there say that with earlobe, ear cartilage, navel and nostril, you can get it if you're 14 with parental consent or 16 with photographic ID with your date of birth on it. And everything else you can't get until you're 18. And then obviously you still need ID. Another way studio age limits can vary is that people can set their own limits on their own studio. So for example, if I was to open a studio tomorrow, I could say that I don't want to pierce anyone under 16. Like not even their lobes, not even if they've got parental consent or anything. I know a lot of tattoo shops that also offer piercing, but because they're also a tattoo shop, they won't pierce anyone under 18, so keep the shop 18 only. Another way that it can vary is obviously the age of consent. So some piercings are a little more intimate, like nipples and genital piercings. I'm not completely sure about boys' nipples under 16 because in my shop I don't have to worry about it because everyone's got to be over 18 for a nipple piercing anyway. But if you pierce a girl's nipple when she's below the age of consent, then she can't consent to that. Same with genitals. And although a lot of studios will be legally able to pierce your nipple at the age of 16 with ID and all of that, many won't because at that age you're still developing, your nipple may still need to change, and some just won't think it's right to mess with it until it's fully formed. Like, let your body settle in and then start putting shit through it. So that is age restrictions on piercings in England. Obviously, you guys should still respect the studio's policy even if they have no legal obligation to turn you away. If that's their policy, it's their policy for a reason. So going back to what I said about Scotland being different, I think, don't hold me liable for this, but I think that if you're under 16 you need parents' permission for anything. But I'm not sure what piercings you can actually get under 16 in Scotland. But yeah, throwing that in there. So those are the legal age restrictions on piercings in England, UK. There's a bit of information about Wales, I'm pretty sure it's the same as England, and a bit about Scotland that I gave you with their restrictions. I'm not sure about Northern Ireland, but hey, maybe one day I'll make a video about that. Thanks for watching guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember you can get 10% off at wholeheartedlondon.com by using the code YouTube at the checkout. Please leave a like and share if this video helps you, but that's all from me today guys. I'll see you next time.